I'm inside and I saw a mask. It's fluttering in the wind. I'm gonna put it on. I'm inside and I saw the mask. It is directed by Chuck Russell, written by Mike Werb. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This movie follows Stanley. He is a banker and he is frequently picked on by literally everyone. Only a couple of people don't pick on him. He's kind of a scrawny guy. He doesn't really have much self-confidence. However, he comes across this mask one night. He puts it on and he turns into this green thing. I tried to add yellow, but then the yellow face paint was actually really, it was really bad looking. So I had to go with the original green face paint that I bought, since I bought specific face paint. Because, you know, the past face paints have sucked. So I looked into a good face paint, but I forgot to buy a yellow. I bought a green, I bought a white, but I didn't buy yellow. And his face paint is more like a lime green. I'm like, I can't believe that just slipped my mind. So I'm gonna buy this yellow face paint for the future. But this is a really good brand of face paint. The only reason why it sucks now is because I tried the old yellow face paint with the green face paint, new green face paint, and it kind of turned into this paste, and putting it on, it just, all of the color faded, so I just had to reapply with the green face paint. So the next face paint job will be better, but we're improving over here. I just wanted to talk about my face paint, just because I noticed that his face is very lime green, but it's also only his face. And he later finds out that the mask has the power of Loki, and he can only activate the powers at night. And he was going to do this robbery, but he failed. And then they're trying to do this robbery again, but as the mask, he just completes the robbery and blows past all the robbers as they're about to commit the robbery. He's just like going real fast. I'm like, okay, this is really funny. Also, I like how the mask enhances the person's hidden desires. So it's going to be different for whoever wears the mask. This guy just wanted to get back at his bullies, so he torments the bullies and gets himself up in the head in life. He finally meets a girl, though. A girl who likes him for who he is. And so he's like, I don't have to have the mask anymore. And then she gets kidnapped. Oh my goodness, it's because of these bank robbers. They're like, come on, you just like went ahead and did the bank robbery? That's no good. We had a thing going, now we're gonna kidnap your girl. And so he has to go after these guys. And at first he's like, I don't want to wear the mask because the chick just told me that she likes me without the mask. And so he goes and fights them, loses, puts on a mask, and wins. I'm like, okay, what is this lesson of the movie? You should always be wearing a mask, and the mask should be the one that is awesome and confident, because then people will be feared by that confidence. Even if it's not you, actually, it's the fake it until you make it kind of thing. This dude was such a puny dork. He put on the mask, and throughout the mask, it infected him to be more confident, because the mask he was putting on was the confident mask, and you put the confident mask on it, then you become more confident yourself. That's how it works. It's not the other way around. It's not, oh, well, I gotta feel more confident in order to present more confident. No, you have to be confident presenting, and then eventually you'll become more confident. That's how it works. Stanley even goes to a psychologist. The guy who wrote The Masks We All Wear, right? Tries to get to him, asks him questions about this mask, and they're talking about two different things. Stanley's talking about this literal mask that he found that's turning him into a green demon, and then the psychologist is thinking about the masks, about how people present themselves towards other people. You present yourself differently towards your mother than you do your friends, than you do a little child, than you do a college professor, than you do a police officer. You present yourself much differently. Those are the masks that the psychology is thinking about. Stanley's talking about, but Stanley's talking about a literal mask. And it harnesses the power of Loki. That's where he finds out about the powers of the mask. He eventually loses the mask again when he and his chick that he finds and loves, and the chick loves him, They have a little bit of a relationship, and then Milo the dog steals it and goes. And that's the end of the movie. I feel like Jim Carrey really embodies the roles that he plays, and this one is just so much exaggeration of the character of the guy. It just seems like a completely different guy than Stanley. But, you know, it has some hints of Stanley in there. It's emphasizing his hidden desires to stand up against the people who are against him. And I like that. The beginning of the movie, there's a lot of darker shots. It's to show that we're in a darker time period, quite literally. And Stanley's not having a good time. He's having a dark time. But as the movie progresses and he uses the mask more, sure, there's chaos, but at the end of the movie, it's more and more bright. Like, he has a bright future ahead, he has a bright outlook. And I like how the use of the values is to show that, and also the color temperatures as well. Cooler color temperature at the beginning, warmer color temperature at the end, for the same exact reasons as the values. It's to emphasize the emotionality of the scene. I like this movie a lot. I like Jim Carrey the most about this movie. And I like the slapsticky antics. If you haven't seen The Mask, I think you should watch The Mask. It's fun. You gotta watch it at least once, is my opinion. But if you like The Mask and you would want to watch it again, you should. So I've got to give this movie... Honestly, thinking about it, there are some deep themes. So I'm gonna have to give this one, it's a 7.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. So that's why you gotta get them Patreon requests in at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for a month, for one movie review per 1 month. Also support the Daily Grindness by going to autisticboobs.com so you can go here. And until next time, on Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits.